Well, this video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue, and
First of all, you guys already know what my take is on this. Never apologize. I agree with Canute. Never apologize in general unless it's like someone who is genuine. None of these dudes are genuine. Secondly, never apologize. Be like America. Don't negotiate with terrorists. Don't apologize to terrorists, okay?
The American people are tired of women.
No,
Small
Bernie.
head, Sam.
Stop. Okay? There's literally never any reason ever to be like, yeah, you got some good points. You brought up some good points as far as like Keemstar goes.
I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things. Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred. It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding of how to handle these situations and how to apologize for that. But I hope that I can do that today. So I have a list of topics I want to address, and I'll go through them one by one. There are certain things that I want to give my perspective on, and also some things that I need to apologize for. So I hope that you can watch the video in its entirety and form your own opinions. Firstly, there was an incident back at the end of 2018 where me and Keemstar had an argument over Twitter, and a YouTuber by the name of Boblox took screenshots of these tweets and then uploaded them kind of as an archive on YouTube. And at the time, my MCN told me that because they are screenshots of my tweets that I can have the video taken down, and Keemstar had deleted his tweets. I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting an argument in the first place. So I agreed and the video was taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up, as well as not properly understanding the fair use defense when it comes to transformative content. So when this happened, Boblox was...
Here's what's happening right now. I didn't even fucking know that she did this. But now she's admitted to doing like actual wrongdoing. I didn't even fucking know. And as a matter of fact, most people didn't even bring this up. So now you got at least 12,000 people in here who are like, what the fuck? Except for Mike Swipe. Mike Swipe knows. He knows everything about Pokimane. It's like, why are you self-canceling? I'm so confused. I didn't know this shit happened. Like, who the fuck cares? Okay. Well, now we know. This is the guy who's coming for you with his buddies? Okay, dude. Hey, I know that they'll probably make content out of this because a bunch of them are psychotic, but while you're watching this to like fucking cut out a YouTube video, here's yet another reminder. I don't own any of my highlight clipping channels. Okay? Hello. To all of the fucking weirdo baby Keemstar dipshits. I have no control over them. As a matter of fact, the reason why they exist is because I don't copy strike them. I thought you were the number one at fucking getting annoyed when people copy strike others. I don't copy strike anybody. They make videos. I have my own YouTube channel. You could have literally just like asked someone and figured that out, but it doesn't matter. Instead, you decided to be like, no, Hasan has these highlight channels and like some of these videos are bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Idiot.
Understandably upset. Once I saw his tweets and comments regarding the situation and how he felt, I messaged him privately and we tried to resolve things in DMs. Later on, in January of 2019, other people had heard of the situation without knowing that I had approached Boblox privately and that we had spoken about it. So it became a much larger, more public issue.
Pokimane. She striked this video called Keemstar vs Pokimane Twitter fight. Someone decided to put these two videos in together and upload it on YouTube. So basically this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video. But the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
And frankly, my apology at the time was not very good, or was not good enough, period. So I just want to reiterate that I'm sorry for taking down that video, and since then I have not taken down any videos like that, and I've genuinely tried to learn from my mistake. Alongside this, there's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of, where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing this situation.
Pokimane pregnant.
Dude, this actually in the video.
Pokimane twerk live on stream.
Oh,
So why?
fucking clip chimp, dude. Oh my god. By the way, the same people who were like very upset about this, that clip chimp this, have also notoriously clip chimped me saying the word Nicaragua to make it seem like I'm saying the N-word on stream. Like, the depths that they're going to is fucking nuts.
Why do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant or whatever, and you know it's like all fake, or you know that you're trying to use like...
No, it's just a clickbait in the fucking title.
Yeah, how does it... Like, why do you falsely clickbait?
Yo, this was the easiest clickbait, bro. Do I sound mean?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded.
Yeah, he used a Nicaragua clip in the video about you, yeah. It's so weird. Like, does anyone actually think that wasn't like a longer sentence, that it suspiciously stopped in the first half? She made fun of the guy in front of 15K people and left that out of her apology. Why the fuck would she apologize to the dude who's saying that she's pregnant and shit? Yo, I'm sorry, ethics in video game journalism, Gamergate crowd. What, you guys are on board with fucking clickbaits? When it's someone that you dislike because it's Pokimane? Is that what it is? I love this, dude. Everyone is like, oh, I hate clickbait titles. Or like, oh, dude, come on, it's fine if it's Pokimane. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you.
Copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship, and for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
This is something that I've never done. If someone puts in the time and effort it takes to create a video where they're talking about me, regardless of how positive or negative it is, or if they use clips of me, that is very clearly transformative content, and I would never take down content like that.
Don't send that to
The other incidents were a bit more complicated because it was situations where people were re-uploading content of mine or something that I put out there. Regardless, I still handled those situations badly, and I regret the way that I handled them, and I'm sorry for the way that I handled them, but I just want to make it really clear that I fully support transformative content. It's an amazing creative outlet, and it allows people to make a living off the internet in the same way that I've been so lucky to do. My understanding of what should or shouldn't be taken down on YouTube 2 years ago was not well informed, and I've tried really hard to learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes. And since then, I stopped allowing my MCN to take down videos on my behalf, and the only exception nowadays is when, let's say for example, I do a cooking stream and I want to re-upload that cooking stream on my YouTube. Because my stream is public and my VODs are public, people can also take that same content and re-upload it at the same time. And with the YouTube algorithm, usually this means that one video is pushed and the other is kind of
Hey, by the way, just for, again, the same people who were making videos and shit. Some of the fucking clips from this stream that Hasanabi highlights and numerous other like clip channels make are done so fast. They're clipped out so fucking fast that they literally reach the marketplace faster than I can get my editors to clip shit. And technically, in that circumstance, it should be completely fucking acceptable to be like, yeah, I mean, I'm going to copy strike this one because I don't want you to post this because I'm posting it. And even in that circumstance, I don't do that. But when I don't do that, guess what? When I don't actually fucking do that, you know what happens? Dumbasses on the fucking internet who love making YouTube compilations turn around and falsely claim that those guys, I run those channels. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to copyright them or copy strike them or whatever. But it's kind of funny that the very good reason to potentially copy strike someone, if you have a problem with that, is literally because of dipshits like that who then turn around and say, well, this is this person's channel and they're uploading these videos. You might want to have control over what kind of information is being posted from your stream. Poki's a multimillionaire. Are you? No, dude. I love how she created a video apologizing for things she really doesn't need to apologize for. That is her most watched video in 3 months. So she monetized an unneeded apology into her biggest YouTube revenue source for the last fiscal quarter. Yeah. I mean, Lib Bizzle, you're a big Dr. Disrespect fan. You already know how it is. You already know how that works. Weaponizing controversy. Smart.
Suppressed because they're the same piece of content. And one person, like an audience, will usually not watch both because they're the same thing. So only under those very specific and pretty rare circumstances am I kind of forced to take down the duplicate content of mine. But again, this does not all apply to if someone's talking about me or criticizing me. That is entirely their content. I would never touch it. Sorry this is a bit of a nuanced topic, but I hope I properly explained myself and added some transparency to the situation, and if I have to clarify anything in the future, then I'll make sure to do that. Secondly, there was a recent incident where I was on stream and I watched a video made by It's a Gundam, and I made some remarks that I shouldn't have and that I'm very sorry for, and I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said. So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this. I also want to remind people that I, or any streamer, does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care.
Guys, I need to do an apology. I'm really sorry that Hitler fan 1488 made a YouTube video about me saying that I did the Armenian genocide. And although, of course, I did not do the Armenian genocide and have never denied it, I wanted to apologize to Hitler Simp 1488 for even making that video. By being Turkish, I assumed that it was understandable that he thought I denied the Armenian genocide, or as a matter of fact, played a hand in it. So I'm really sorry to the Hitler Simp 1488. That's the same energy. It's like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? In this fan base, if you're a normie Hasanabi head, if you're in here all the time, never expect me to ever apologize to dipshits on the internet, okay? It's not fucking happening. Yeah, weird champ Hitler Simp 1488.
Care of themselves and their families first, and I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well. Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character.
Bro, nothing more alpha. Again, I repeat my previous take. It's recycled. Nothing more alpha than when you have a Gundam, a 3-dimensional Gundam animation as your avatar. That's when I think alpha, I think someone who puts themselves out there by hiding behind a Gundam animation. I mean, fuck me, dude. This dude's voice sounds like what they claim soy boys sound like. I really wish that these dudes weren't projecting so hard whenever they call people betas or fucking soy boys or shit like that.
I hate
God damn, dude.
Oh, God, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good Lord. He can't wear a watch.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling, and I was...
Listen, anybody who fucking comes for the #1 and #2 Poki Simps, Wimstaff, and Mike Swipe in my chat, okay? You gotta go through me first, brother. How fucking dare you? I will defend them harder than I defend Pokimane, okay? They're good-natured simps that do a tireless and thankless job every goddamn day. I think it's easy posting Poki Raid every time I raid someone to confuse the smaller streamer who I want the attention and admiration of. Daniela Azuaje, I'm looking right at you. You think it's easy work when Wimstaff spams Poki Raid as soon as he gets in to another female streamer that I raided into their chat and immediately start spamming that shit? No, it's not easy. Does anybody thank Wimstaff for it? No. A true hero works when no one is looking. A fake hero only does certain courageous acts to get some compensation for it. You know what I mean? In the form of admiration. But a real hero works behind the scenes. So thank you, Wimstaff, for being the #1 Poki Simp.
And also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video. And I must admit, I reacted really poorly. This led me to making some comments questioning why the video was sponsored. But regardless of my opinion on the content, that's not okay. And I'll do better when sharing my concerns without having to comment on any part of the video that isn't the actual content of the video. I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made. I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood, especially in a time like this. And I wouldn't want to see that sort of thing happen to someone else. I also don't want to see that sort of thing become
so
a larger tactic or trend on YouTube. So again, I'm very, very sorry. And I'll make sure that in the future...
The funny part about this is that, like, half of these hyenas are not going to turn around and be like, look, she's being over the top reasonable. Like, not only is she being unreasonable in how much she's overcorrecting, like she's engaging in overcorrective behavior, but it's not going to yield the results that she thinks she might get out of this. These people don't hate her because she did something bad. They hate her because they hate her. That's it. That's why the criticism half the time doesn't even make sense. It's like, oh, people only watch Pokimane because she's hot, but also she's a 2 out of 10, blah, blah, blah. Like, what a normal person would do is be like, I don't really understand I don't really understand the kind of content that Pokimane is offering. I'm going to move on with my life. It seems like she's a very nice person, very entertaining to thousands of people, and just move on with their lives. Only psychos are like, no. Like, she goes out of her way to not be controversial. You know what I'm saying? Weird. I guess maybe that's why a lot of people hate her. I don't know. You need an apology video now? Here's my apology. Are you ready for this? Suck my entire cock. Let's keep going.
If I am to comment on any part of a video, it's just its actual contents, not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback. I sometimes see a...
Okay, but like, what about his community? Why would you fucking silence your own personal criticism when your fans are being attacked? Like, that's fucking insane to me. This was my take originally. Like what the fuck? We always just avoid the original side that started the original side that started the fucking controversy to begin with, and then immediately focus on what is it? Don't show on stream. How the fuck did you find this?
God, those communists are amazing.
A clip and a tweet circulating from the past where I've said the N-word. I believe the tweet is from about 5 years ago and the clip from about 7 years ago.
Oh,
and
no!
although I never said it with ill intent or racial context or the hard R, I still want to make it clear that I don't condone the use of that language. And I don't want my deletion of these things or my silence now to make it seem otherwise. I've commented on this in the past, but honestly, my statement or comments then weren't even good enough, even though people were very understanding. I just want to make it clear that I am genuinely so sorry if I hurt or offended anyone with what I said. I really wish I could go back in time and change the past. Unfortunately, I can't, but I do hope that my behavior in regards to language...
Obviously. Okay. Oh, inanılmaz tatlı şey. My mom was taking a photo of Fiona, my brother's dog, who was just fucking chilling on the couch and posing. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, the N-word thing. This is my favorite take. I've seen this a bunch of times. That's my favorite take. When someone's North African, or pretty white passing Moroccan, and someone goes, "Oh, she's African." Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Gundam literally wears an SS hat in that video in your chat. What the fuck is this? Wait, really? Nice of him. I mean, I was just joking when I said like Hitler sent 1488. I didn't realize it was real. Anyway. Oh, the thing about the N-word, dude. Yeah, I've talked about this before too. People fucking grow up. When Jenna Marbles did this shit, I was like, what are you doing? Same with fucking Pokimane. What are you doing? Never, ever in a million years, ever address any of this shit. If you've already apologized for it, like, it's crazy. If you've apologized and you've grown as a person since then, the fuck? What are you doing? Not gonna lie, Pokimane streams look lit when she said the N-word. Not the N-word part, but her attitude.
Hassle. Pogo. Arjan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, he's not fucking lying. It has a skull and eagle on it. Ay. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Respect. I also absolutely feel that way too. Anyway.
Language for the last couple of years and onwards will speak for itself. There are some final points I'd like to quickly touch on. Although they're not as important as the aforementioned things, they are just topics that have been frequently brought up and kind of intertwined with more important criticisms. I've seen a lot of people talk about the way that I look recently. Just want to put it out there. I don't think I'm the prettiest person in the world, but I think that's okay. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. As an online personality or content creator, there's quite a lot of pressure to look perfect all the time. And I feel like it's created a bit of a culture that is really detrimental to the self-esteem of honestly just about anyone that has social media. So I don't at all regret the no makeup streams or photos I've posted in the past. I want to make it really clear to anyone out there that it's okay not to look Instagram ready all the time, and that you can be perfectly alright with both.
My favorite part of this is when people always say like, oh, she's so brave, like she did a no makeup stream, but then literally turn around and weaponize those photos all the fucking time, actually turning a thing that is not supposed to be a cause for social justice into literal social justice. Like, it's not brave to do a no makeup stream, it shouldn't be, but you literally turn that into an actual cause by your relentless incel attacks. Okay? Like, it's nuts. Yeah, it wouldn't be brave normally. It would be just normal. Who cares? Sometimes she wears makeup, sometimes she doesn't. That's what we would do in the normal world. But we don't live in the normal world where incels literally have turned this into an act of bravery, literally, by constantly fucking harassing people over and over again with that photo. Damn, Hasan always looks like shit. Hell yeah, brother. That's why you're seeing me fucking gobble these glizzies in front of you for the past 35 minutes as I'm trying to get through a goddamn 15-minute video, but can't shut the fuck up because I have to talk over it. Otherwise, I'll get copy strike. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair use. Whatever the memes are on that fucking YouTube drama circle.
Both the version of you that's more glammed up and the way that you look on a bad day. Both versions of you are perfectly okay. I personally made the decision 7 years ago or whenever I got into streaming that I don't want my personal life to be a part of my content.
In general, relationships.
His name is Hasan.
I don't like to talk about outright. Because even when I'm single, like, imagine how many people would care, and then if I got into a relationship, even more people would be invested in what is going on in my relationship. And if I had a relationship, I would want it to just be like between me and that person and not a million people giving their unwanted opinion and advice. And the thought of that just makes my brain boom.
And that's just what I'm going to stick by until I and whoever I'm dating at whatever time decide otherwise. For me, this also creates a healthier divide between my work life and my personal life, which is
before I got on Twitch and understood the dynamics, I would criticize Ninja, for example, for not playing with girls. And I still, to some degree, think that he should do more, and he has since then, about playing with girls and stuff like that. But that was because I didn't understand the dynamic on this platform of like how psychotic it can get. So I completely, 100%, without a fucking doubt, understand why a Twitch streamer would want to keep their personal relationships private. One, you would want to keep it private because if you were dating someone publicly, your audience would constantly fucking hound that person. They would. It's uncontrollable. Not most of you are going to say, that's not me. That's not me at all. You're crazy. That's not me at all. I would never do that. Yeah, you wouldn't. But there's like 15,000 people in here, or however many. I don't know what the fuck the count is right now. I haven't been looking. 13,000 people in here. Like, there are so many people that both hate you or absolutely love you that would think that every single time you're not fucking streaming, oh my God, God forbid, if your fucking stream hours went down, they'd be like, oh, it's your girlfriend's fault. And then they would go take it one step further and then literally attack the person. Relationships are already complicated as it is between two normies. Okay? Relationships are already difficult as it is. To add a third person whose consent is all of a sudden important, I guess, in the circumstance, is diabolical. It is a recipe for fucking up a good thing. Okay? I've literally seen what this looks like. For Pokimane's crime of appearing on my stream and us being friends, I still get fucking harassed relentlessly by psychopaths. My friends who are normies, who are not aware of the Twitch world, get harassed every time I'm not streaming. Pervert. I have not seen this person. I have not been on this person's stream. I've not been around this person in years at this point. And I still have my fucking friends get harassed. It's crazy on Instagram. Will's girlfriend, guys. Like, that shit is fucked up. Will's girlfriend. So, no wonder people want to keep that shit private. Now, having said that,
wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak.
Hasaj.
oh, god damn it, dude. I fucking Christ. I can't do this new. Oh my god.
His name is Hasan.
Okay. Just look at how much people harass Will for being your best friend, much less who you're dating. Yeah, like, people on Twitch get in the way of, like, normal human being relationships. I slammed the desk too hard. The fucking light fell off. But it makes sense as to why people on Twitch,
The American people are tired of women.
would want to keep that private, keep that shit to themselves.
There's an area where the lines are already pretty blurred. I understand some people want to relate this to donations, but you could also argue that one can make a lot of money by publicizing the relationship or making content out of it, and neither of these things are wrong at all. I'm happy for others, whatever lifestyle they choose. I just personally feel like everyone has a right to privacy. I personally want to be able to experience my relationships without the scrutiny of an online audience. And if you disagree, that's totally all right. You don't have to support me or my content. React content is very popular both on Twitch and on YouTube. Whether it's good content, bad content, transformative, or lazy is understandably up for debate. I can't say with certainty one way or the other. All I can say is that I do my best to engage with whatever content is on my stream. And honestly, oftentimes to the point of annoying my viewers.
Anyways, back to the video. Oh yeah, what
Sorry. No. 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 You can say you have a relationship without stating who it is? Are you insane, dude? Are you out of your fucking mind? Is this your first day on the internet nuking God? What planet would that happen on? Where, like, psychotic fucking incels would never just be like, they'll just be like, oh, God, those comments I guess they're in a relationship. I guess there's someone, I guess that Pokimane is in a relationship. Let's just stop. Are you fucking nuts? No, they never would inside of a million fucking years. That would never happen. Yeah, I guess I'll just respect Pokimane's privacy. Bro, good one.
What I was gonna say, and it's not the first time that people have said mom. I saw, oh my god, that reminds me of
Cap and Bucky have a brutal fight, but Steve is able. Pervert.
He thinks his friend dies.
Y'all Tracer game, so we
again. Pause again,
Some days it's just nice to have a chill, relaxing stream with your chat. Oftentimes I'm recording with Offline TV or other collabs or other influencers. And so being able to do that is a nice balance in content or a nice break per se. After the copyright controversy, I've been especially cautious of this. The only content I ever leave up on my stream, if I'm not actively present and engaging with it, is either my videos or offline TV videos. To end things off, again, I'm really sorry that this video is late. Despite my planned break, I should have addressed these things sooner, or I should have addressed these things as the incidents individually occurred, or better yet, the incidents shouldn't have occurred in the first place. I need to be better in facing things head on and just doing better in general. There was a lot of guilt during my time off, and it
Again, the pause Andy shit, like, there's no, you will never, ever, 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 ever in a million years. No, wait, hold on. You will never, ever, ever, ever in a million gorillion years ever reach out to these people and actually change their fucking mind about React content. They do similar things as well. It does not matter. The only reason why they're weaponizing that against you is because of you. They fucking don't like you. They're not going to change their minds over it, no matter how hard you fucking try. Okay? Just like the copy strike problem only becomes a problem when you do it, but if someone else did it, it would have been okay. Or rather, a better example, the clickbait situation. You copy strike someone because they were clickbaiting your name and saying you're pregnant and like fucking spreading misinformation. These motherfuckers who say they hate clickbait all of a sudden completely dance around that issue, completely find their ways around that issue to just laser target on the copy strike problem. They're doing it because they fucking don't like you. And more importantly, they're doing it because disliking you is profitable. Just always remember that when you're conceding or apologizing to any of these people.
helped me better reflect on things. I have, of course, a responsibility to myself to take care of my mental health, but I also have a responsibility to all of you to improve and to just be a better example. So overall, I really do feel like I let some things get to me that I shouldn't have. And I hope that moving forwards, I can just be appreciative of the amazing community I have.
By referring to everyone as you, it gets really confusing if you actually have mental health problems. Wait, really? Holy shit. When I'm referring to you, I'm always talking about the video.
And the platforms that I have. And I also want to add that I know criticism is bound to come in many different ways. I just really want to thank anybody that discussed any of these topics in a constructive manner. Reading your comments or thoughts genuinely helped me better understand my wrongdoings, as well as just further my perspective. So thank you for listening. I hope I can do and be better for you all. Have a good day.
Is it the NC on already?